Want to see something funny? He's actually working. He doesn't look too happy about it either. But we're getting it working. We're getting it cleaned up. Got our logs laid out here. So what these are going to be, these are our runners for all of our specific logs that we're going to have, right? So we'll have white oak, red oak, mixed hardwoods, and then we'll have what we consider just trash wood like poplar and pine, stuff like that on this far bend. So that way they're always, this is going to be their final resting place, right? This is where when the log trucks come in, we'll offload them here, and then we can load them or take them accordingly to where they need to go, whether it's the mill, whether it's the firewood processor, wherever they need to go. They'll come right off of these runners and go right to where we need to be. So we figured we'd get a system in now, so that way once everything's clear out, you know, the rest of the stuff that we're working on clearing, then we'll get that stuff moved, right? So like a lot of this is mixed hardwood, red oak, might be some maple in there, things like that, maybe some beech or something. So then all those will go into one individual runner, and that runner will house all the individual mixed hardwoods, right? So Chad over here right now is bringing, it looks like he's bringing white oak. So we're going to stick all our white oak on the first set of runners, and then that's where they'll stay. When the truck comes in and we offload the log truck, then we know that first runner bin is for white oak. Then the second bin will be mixed hardwoods. Then the third will be, you know, whatever. So we'll change all that up, I'm sure, but everything will have its own place. So then all of this area right through here will be final graded, stone dropped on it, and then we'll have bins, right? We'll have bins. Bins. And bins.
And it'll look good with gravel on it.
Yeah, for sure.
There'll be a bunch of shit over here.
There will be a bunch of that. See, now this hole earlier that we were pumping, I don't know if I showed you this.
We were pumping, you see.
So this hole, our fire hole, is full of water. It's probably got, I don't know, I'd have to say close to 4 foot of water in it. And get some stone down and start getting some mulch and some stone and some topsoil and other garden friendly knickknacks that people use that we're going to have. So we're getting it, you know, this is going to be a process. I'm sure you guys will see in this whole video series, excuse me, from start to finish, from what it was to what it will be pretty cool. It'll be satisfying for us knowing that all the hard work that we've put in will finally come through fruition. So, you know, we've getting all this. We have a few more trees to clear. There's several pines there, some more pines over here that we got to take down. Maybe I think that's a poplar tree, and a few smaller pines there. That right there will be our entrance, our main entrance. So folks will come in this way, come to the office, or they'll be met by someone, whether in like a small little staging shack. They'll say, hey, I need 3 yards of mulch, can you load it in my trailer? Or hey, I need 3 yards of mulch, can you deliver it to my home? Which those are services that will be offered. And then they'll come up and make a big U-turn, and we'll get them loaded, and they'll get out of here, or we'll load it up and get an address and, you know, schedule delivery date. This right here, you guys I think will see in a previous video, this is going to be our firewood corner. So this is where everything that we have firewood related is going to be. The processor will be moved right over there. These bins are going to be used to build and house firewood, and then everything that we do in this area right here, going in and out of this connex that we're going to use as a secondary kiln, will be all centrally located. And that's the biggest thing, right? We want to be able to be quick and efficient, and that's what we have going on with this stuff, right? So we've already got some really good seasoned firewood under there, and we'll just keep adding to that once we get this processor moved to right there. So it's going to be really, really nice, and you know, once we get more people hired and get rocking and rolling, it'll definitely, you know, this will be, the firewood will be something that's running every day. You know, this is something that we're doing right now, and then we'll do some milling, and then we just kind of go back and forth, maybe clear a little land. But once we get where we need to be, we are going to be full on operational 6 days a week, and then somebody will be running the firewood processor 6 days a week. I'll be running the mill and making sure everything's going on the way it's supposed to around here, and we'll have it going. So y'all just keep watching, keep hanging with us. You know, let us know what you think of our progress. Let us know if there's something that we can do better, something that you'd like to see us do differently. You know, those are all things that we want to take into consideration, because like I said before, we are no means experts at this. This is literally our first rodeo. So y'all let us know. Hang in there, stay tuned, like, comment, subscribe. We appreciate y'all watching.